standing on the corners bopping, to driving some of the hottest cars New York has ever seen, from dropping some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard.
When I was 11 or 12, I think I was starting to go through puberty, because I went through puberty pretty early. And I didn't know what it was because, I had my growth spurt. I was walking really crazy. I didn't understand my body and stuff. So I sometimes just would stay home. And when I got bored of my ColecoVision, I would go to my mom and I would be like, I'm bored, which is the worst thing to ever tell you. But this particular time that I said that, hey mom, I'm kind of bored. What's there to do? My mom had pulled out these magazines. And these magazines was, the first set she pulled out was Ebony magazine. The reason why I have an extensive music knowledge on black music is because of Ebony magazine. That's not why I'm telling this story. As a 12-year-old boy, I got introduced to Jet magazine, specifically page 42.
Y'all know what it is. As soon as you get a Jet Beauty magazine, go straight to page 42. Beauty of the week. See what they talking about. Okay.
Oh my God. I might have been the only person that was looking at this and actually reading the captions of who they were. That's how I found out about Kanye, Georgia, I think. But I read every single Jet magazine. Well, I copped every single Jet magazine. I mean, y'all that don't know about Jet magazine, it was subscription based. It's you had Ebony, Jet, and Essence. As a adolescent boy, we didn't care about Essence was like for real for women, and then the Ebony was a lot of entertainment. But Jet magazine, I can't really tell you what that was in that magazine, except for page 42. Now that I'm in my 50s, I kind of want to go back to that, because it was like exciting, but it wasn't too much. Like, I'm shocked that I'm a black male man that will prefer to see a woman. And I think what was dope about it was that the women that were featured on page 42 were regular women. It wasn't celebrities. There weren't no kind of influencers. They weren't models. They were real people with real jobs, and they just happened to be beautiful women. A lot of them coming from either Georgia or North Carolina. Now, back in the day, I will say, and I always make jokes about Georgia, but back in the day, Georgia probably had the baddest women in the world. Because I'm not a editor when it comes to magazines. Somebody recreate a digital magazine like Jet magazine and have a page 42 so we can admire beauty without somebody saying, what's your Cash App?